I had a brother, Fred. Great guy. Best looking guy. Best personality. Much better than mine. But he had a problem. He had a problem with alcohol. And he would tell me, don't drink. Don't drink. He was substantially older, and I listened to him and I respect it. But he would constantly tell me, don't drink. He'd also add, don't smoke. But he would say it over and over and over again. And to this day, I've never had a drink. And I have no longing for it. He was the best looking guy you've ever seen.
He was much older.
He was much older. He was 10 years older than me, 11 years older than me. And he was as good looking a guy as you've ever seen. He had everything go. The best personality. I have like a bad personality compared to Fred. But he really helped me. I had somebody that guided me. And he had a very, very, very tough life because of alcohol, believe me. Very, very tough life. He was a strong guy, but it was a tough thing that he was going through. But I learned because of Fred. I learned. He'd always tell me, don't you ever drink. So he was much older than me, and it really has an impact, you know, when you have that kind of an age difference. But he'd point, don't you ever drink and don't you ever smoke. He'd add the smoke in it because he smoked and he drank. I mean, I really, when you talk about my father, I learned a lot from my father, but I learned a lot from my brother Fred. And he set an example.
You admire him?
Yeah, I admired a lot, so much about him. He had so much going. He had the look. He had an unbelievable personality, like an incredible personality.
What was his name, Donald?
His name was Fred Trump.
Something that you miss about him, Fred.
Well, he was wise in a sense. I mean, think of it. He's got this problem, and it was very important for him to convey to me not to have this problem. And I couldn't have been successful if I had that problem. Yeah.
Did you guys ever do anything fun together, like one nice memory that you had with him?
He had a great talent for flying. He was a pilot.
Oh, sweet.
And he loved it. And
Did you ever fly with him?
I did. I flew with him. He was a great pilot and very talented. Other pilots would come to his house to study with him.
Watch him fly.
And he was really talented. But ultimately, he had to give that because of the alcohol. He had to give that up, which was a hard thing for him to do, but he had to give that up.
I want to thank my brother, my late brother, Fred. What a fantastic guy. I learned so much from Fred, a fantastic guy. So I want to thank Fred. He's up there and he's looking down also.